The evening of Thursday, the 25th of July, 2025, descended over Buckingham Palace at 8 p.m. plus 07, the historic walls bathed in the soft glow of London's streetlights as a light rain began to fall. Harry had flown to the UK for a family meeting with King Charles III and Prince William to discuss ongoing tensions from Megxit and recent scandals. At 8:15 p.m., Harry arrived unannounced at William's private quarters, hoping to have a brotherly talk before the formal dinner. But as he entered the dimly lit room at 8:20 p.m., his heart stopped. There was William, asleep in bed, his arm draped over Meghan, who was also sleeping, her head nestled against him, the sheet barely covering their entangled bodies. Harry's world shattered, his hands trembling as he snapped a photo on his phone, the flash waking them at 8:25 p.m. Meghan's eyes widened in horror, pulling the sheet up. "Harry, it's not what it looks like." William, jolting awake, stammered, "This is a mistake, get out." Harry's anger exploded. "You slept with my wife?" he roared, the confrontation escalating as punches flew at 8:30 p.m., guards rushing in at 8:35 p.m. to separate them. The news broke at 8:45 p.m. on the Daily Mail. Harry angry, finding William sleeping with Meghan, and the palace humiliated in front of him. The headlines spread like wildfire, amassing 5 million views in minutes. The crisis erupted at 9 p.m. when the photo, leaked by Harry in a fit of rage to a trusted friend who betrayed him for a payout, hit social media, showing the intimate scene with William and Meghan. By 9:15 p.m., William-Meghan affair trended globally. Speculation, running wild, was it a long-term affair, a one-night stand, or a palace plot to destroy Harry? Paparazzi swarmed the palace gates, drones buzzing overhead, capturing the chaos as guards reinforced security. At 9:30 p.m., Meghan called Harry, her voice breaking. "It was a setup, they drugged me." But Harry, his anger unabated, hung up. At 9:45 p.m., William held a press briefing, his tone defensive. "This is a fabrication. Harry's jealousy sparked this humiliation." But at 10 p.m., more photos leaked texts between William and Meghan, dated weeks earlier, planning the rendezvous. The palace humiliation deepened at 10:15 p.m. when Charles was informed, his face ashen, "This destroys us all." Oh. At 10:30 p.m., Buckingham Palace issued a furious statement. "The Crown is appalled by this betrayal and will investigate fully. The family is humiliated." Charles, at 10:45 p.m., called an emergency council, his voice booming. "This affair dishonors the monarchy, disown them both if true." William, silent until 11 p.m., leaked a call to the Sun, his tone sharp. "Meghan seduced me, it's her fault." Harry, in a hotel room, saw the call at 11:15 p.m., his anger turning to panic as he realized the palace was turning against him too. At 11:30 p.m., Meghan found a hidden text on her phone from William. "The setup worked, Harry's finished. It's a plot," she cried at 11:45 p.m., leaking the text to a journalist. The leak ignited outrage, with 10 million views by midnight. The media frenzy peaked at 12:15 a.m. on the 26th of July when CNN aired expert analysis of the photos, confirming they were unaltered, with 15 million views. At 12:30 a.m., donors to their charity threatened to pull £3 million, blaming the embarrassment. At 12:45 a.m., Meghan's PR team quit, overwhelmed. Harry, at 1 a.m., faced a call from his publisher. "This kills the book contract, pause." At 1:15 a.m., a legal notice arrived from the palace, demanding Harry's return for questioning or loss of titles, the crisis escalating. The drama intensified at 1:30 a.m. when a judge ordered the photos removed, but at 1:45 a.m., more leaked videos of the affair. At 2 a.m., William issued a statement. "Meghan pursued me. The palace is humiliated by her actions." The statement hit 20 million views by 2:15 a.m. At 2:30 a.m., Harry called Meghan. "How long?" he demanded. She sobbed, "It was a setup, they drugged me." The confession deepened the rift, but at 2:45 a.m., a SWAT team arrived at Montecito, serving a morality probe order. The scene aired live at 3:00 a.m. with Palace humiliated trending at 25 million views. Harry's anger turned to action at 3:15 a.m. when he hacked the palace's guest Wi-Fi from a previous visit, finding emails about setting up the affair to humiliate Harry. At 3:30 a.m., he leaked it, igniting outrage. At 3:45 a.m., the insider confessed, the twist deepening. At 4 a.m., Harry recorded a video, airing at 5 a.m. "We're victims of a palace plot. Harry angry trended. The fallout hit at 6 a.m. Charles blamed Meghan publicly, but a leaked memo at 6:15 a.m. showed his knowledge. At 7 a.m., her lawyer claimed conspiracy, but the videos were authentic. At 8 a.m., Harry flew to London, confronting William at 4 p.m. local time. "Your plot failed," he yelled. William denied, but at 4:15 p.m., a palace insider confessed to the setup. The climax came at 5 p.m. when Meghan arrived, demanding to see Charles. At 5:15 p.m., she burst into the council room, sobbing, "Your affair plot ends now." The confession fueled a family meltdown. At 6 p.m., Charles relented, condemning the plot. At 6:15 p.m., the insider's arrest confirmed palace ties. But at 6:30 p.m., a new video leaked, twisting the plot. At 7 p.m., a joint statement aired, "We unite against manipulation." But at 7:15 p.m., a leak suggested Meghan staged the affair, fueling debate. At 8 p.m., Harry and Meghan reunited, their bond tested. At 9 p.m., the palace locked down, protesters chanting "Justice for Harry." At 10 p.m., a court date was set for the 1st of August. At 11 p.m., Meghan broke down on live television. "The sleeping with William is a lie they tried to break me." The discovery had sparked Harry's anger, leaving scars.